Hey horror fiends, this is Dr. Chris with Dread Central's YouTube channel, where we once again take a character in the horror industry of comic books and go over a little bit of his backstory. But this time, unlike my last video which covered Ghost Rider, which just appeared on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., we're going to be going over an object, which, incidentally enough, also happens to have been mentioned on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It has not appeared yet, but it probably will. The object in question is the Darkhold, an ancient book of black magic, evil, mumbo-jumbo nonsense, and elder god stuff from the Marvel Universe. It's some bad news. It first appeared in Marvel Spotlight number 4 back in 1972, and it was created by the evil Chthon? I hope I'm saying that name right. He's a big bad guy in the Marvel Universe. Kind of rates right up there with like Mephisto and the Devil or Lucifer, who've all appeared in the Marvel Universe. There just seem to be a couple different versions of those characters. It was a writing of all his evil, weird spells and works of black, dark magic stuff. It's also called the Shatari Book of the Damned and the Book of Sins. It's been like the source of spellbooks for things like the Necronomicon. Many different people have tried to possess the Darkhold, such as Doctor Doom, Morgan Le Fay, and many other villains of the Marvel Universe. Doctor Strange has used it for good several times. Most notably, it was used in Montessa Formula, which allowed Doctor Strange to vanquish all the vampires from the Marvel Universe for a time. And then it also contains the Vampiric Verses, which changed that spell and brought all the vampires back, including Varney, which was one of the very first vampires. The Darkhold first appeared when Kull the Conqueror, that guy you may have seen in a Kevin Sorbo movie back in 1997, was actually in Marvel Comics for a while and was from the same creator of Conan the Barbarian, Robert E. Howard. The Darkhold fell across the comic books in Conan and Red Sonja when they were originally published by Marvel. They are now published by Dynamite Entertainment. The Darkhold even had an ongoing series called Darkhold, Pages from the Book of Sin, ran for 16 issues during the Rise of the Midnight Suns era in the 90s of the Marvel Universe, when Ghost Rider had a few spin-offs, Ghost Rider Johnny Blaze Spirits of Vengeance, Night Stalkers, Morbius the Living Vampire, and Darkhold, Book of Sins. Recently, the Darkhold has shown up in the pages of Carnage as the alien symbiote bonded to the serial killer Cletus Cassidy has able to tap into the full potential of the Darkhold. An anti-Carnage task force has been assigned to hunt down Cassidy and retrieve the book before Carnage is able to do this. The story is currently ongoing and features one of the characters from the Darkhold series. The character that shows up in Carnage is Victoria Montesi, who was one of the guardians of the Darkhold. She had originally been believed to be killed, but has since resurfaced, as apparently nobody stays dead in Marvel Comics. Victoria Montesi was a big deal for a lot of people back in the early 90s, as she was one of Marvel's very few openly lesbian comic book characters at a time where all they ever had was Northstar. The Darkhold was mentioned in the second episode of Season 4 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. by some ghosts who are trying to track it down in order to become corporeal again, as the Darkhold has many, many spells that allow ghosts to regain their human bodies and summon ancient demons. Dracula tried to use the Darkhold in order to wipe out all of humanity. If you want to learn more about the Darkhold, I recommend tracking down the first 12 issues of Carnage's currently ongoing series. And if you can find them, the original 12 issues of the Darkhold 16-issue Midnight Suns comic books. The 90s Doctor Strange comic books also has the Darkhold pop up in it, as does Doctor Strange's Volume 2 from the 1980s. And that's pretty much it for a little bit of rundown on a quick little reference on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which I guarantee will become a bigger deal as the season progresses. Tune in for more videos here on Dread Central's YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out the rest of the content we have at www.dreadcentral.com.